Hey guys, let's execute the program which we have created. So I just giving the call in Linux IP and the port that's optional. So I am using the 8567, so you can use any port which you want. So any numbers which you want. I am giving the call in Linux IP here. So my call in Linux IP will be this one 18.3. You can see. So I given the IP as well as support. Now we need to execute this program. We have created one program, right? We need to execute the program in the Windows machine. So when you are downloading any Windows executable, so the extension file extension will be .exe, right? So we need to create that kind of thing. We need to compile this program. So this is a C program, so that I am saving test socket. Okay, let's socket hack.c. okay, socket hack.c. I am saving my program as a socket hack.c. So I am giving the programming and the compiler everything in a resource session, so you can check it here, check it there. So now you can see the colorings and some things were changed from the normal one to the now the document, now the file was turned to C program. So let's get on to this and we will compile that program. Okay, so if you are developing any program like Python or Java or executable or C Sharp, anything, so you need to compile that program. Okay, so compiler will change the code into the other formats like executable formats or any other format if you want. Okay, so you can use the compiler like there is a Visual Studio, there is a compiler cl.exe, and Linux they have a default compiler. So I'm using the Linux compiler. This is the compiler which I am using, G++ compiler. This is the one which I am using. You have to give the name of the C program and name of the exe which you need to save, and this function that's an optional. So these are the few functions like error controls and sessions, writing strings and all. Okay, so write strings, don't avoid any of the extra codings or anything. Okay, so we are using this kind of compiler, so I'm giving the code in the resource section, so no problem. After, so there is a various parameters are there, so no don't care about the parameters. So this is just error clearing and other functions. Okay, so let's use this compiler and compile our program. We have a C program. We need a program into our executable format, because Windows will, when you are downloading any program in Windows, it will have a format like .exe. Okay, so we can also develop our compile our program and change it to exe. So let's copy this, and we have a socket hack.exe. So let's start our terminal here. So open terminal. So we have opened a terminal, and let me try to zoom that. Okay, I hope you have a clear visibility in the command line, and let's paste of this command. I feel everything was good. Let's see this. There's a okay. We didn't give the name. We didn't give the name of the C program and name of the exe. Okay, so let's give that. So our program name. Oh, my thing was not responsive. Let's give that. Come on. So our program name will be socket hack.c, and we need to save it as reverse.ex, reverse pro. Okay, reverse socket. Let's give any names what do you want. Okay, so reverse socket.exe. Let's compile this. So now it didn't return any error to us. So I will be giving this command to compile everything in the resource section. You can check there. So let's check there the directory. So now you can see there is a program called reverse socket.exe. So now you need to transfer the program to this Windows machine. So for my advice, you can use your own so my advice would be you can use your own Apache server. For that, let me start my Apache server service Apache to start. So Apache 2 has been started. Now you can copy your program what you want into the directory. So let's go to the file system where www html. So let's start a directory named Udemy. So we are putting every programs in the Udemy course directory. So let's put our executable there, and now we can download the executable from the in Windows 18.3 Udemy course. So now you can see the reverse socket.exe which we have, and before starting, so you need to open the listener for your end. So listener is like whenever there is a reverse connection from the Windows machine, so you need to have some listener to accept that reverse connection. Okay, so listener will listen every connection which has been coming from the machines. Okay, so if you have a listener open, so when you execute the program in the Windows machine, okay, so that the listener will listen that connection in calling machine. Okay, so let's open the listener. You will be get clear understanding later on. Okay, let's so which port we have given, we have to listen to the port 8567. Yeah, 8567, we have to listen into the 8567 port. So there's a tool called netcat nc. You can use it by nc option, netcat listener verbose port. Okay, LVP stands for a listener verbose port. You need to give the 85 I pasted the wrong one, 8567 there, 8567. So now the listening has been started on the 8567 port. Now the only option, we need to execute our program in the Windows machine. So we can give reverse socket. Now let's execute it by using the cmd prompt. Reverse socket.exe. Let's execute this. Now the program has been executed. So now you can see there is a connection where coming from the 18.10 IP. So inverse host lookup failed something, and it's connected to 18.3 Kali machine from the Windows machine. Okay, now you can check the Windows machine IP if you want. IP config. So now you can see the IP was on 18.10 here. So now you can command anything dir. So you can see every files in the Windows machine. So what are the files are there, everything you can see it from here. So these are the files which Windows machine has: disable Windows program, disable defender, test ada, npp, etc. So you can see the similar programs in your Kali machine also. So now if you give the if config, if you can able to play okay, sorry. So if you know how to play everything in Windows, you can go ahead. Net users. So there is a 3 users in the machine. One is administrator, normal users, and the guest user. So you can give the command whatever you want. You can create a directory, you can go to any directory, or you can do anything in the Windows machine. Okay, so this is the reverse shell which we are getting. You can control your Windows machine from the Kali machine, right? So this is called as the reverse connection. So let's open the Wireshark and see whether the wires are captured anything. Let's give some command here. Okay, so I gave dir commands there. Let's filter it by the port. So we have created our program with the port 8567. Let's filter it with the 8567. So now you can see the 8567 port. So the destination IP was 18.10, and we are getting some. So here you can see the command which I have given. So it is, yeah, dir I have given, and you can watch everything here. So let's net users cd dot dot. So you can see each and every command in the Wireshark, so which we have given. Okay, so you can see here the net users was there, and so it returned a result for user account for window administrators, something which you already got a result. And so I gave cd dot dot. You can see the command here, cd dot dot. Okay, so everything we can see it here, right? So this is the dir command result. There's a directory. There is lot of files will be there, under this directory. Yeah, now I hope you have a clear understanding about the reversal. So we are controlling the Windows machine from the Kali machine. So this is how the attacker will get the reverse connection. So the malware is also a pretty simple. It's not a malware, it's a socket program. So this is the way the threat actors will create other malwares, like it will give a reverse connection to the attacker. So this is the basics, very basics programming, very simple programming to create a reverse connection through the socket programming. This is the foundation, this is the base of every malware which will be roaming around across the world. Okay, to get a reverse connection to the attacker. So now you can now I hope you have a clear understanding about how we generated the how we created the program, and how we compiled, and how we got a reversal. So this is the way the threat actor will enter into a machine, and they will do a lot of stuff. Okay, so already we have seen already we have seen a lot of things like hash values and all. If the hash was not matching in a YT, so you can easily bypass the antivirus and all. So let's check that too. If our hash is matching with the VT, let's check with the PE Studio and take out the hash of the program. Let's give some time. I will control my fan. My system is getting a bit slower. Now I feel you can see the fan noise. So let's go to the star 250 of the program. So let's go to the import section. So you can see the DLL which has been used, ws32.dll. It has been blacklisted. Process injections and executing something things will be there. And you can see the ws32 which we have implemented there, Windows Socket DLL. So it was a Windows Socket library it was saying, and a network. So absolutely this program will connect to the network. And so you can see the strings here. So from the strings, so if you investigate the strings, you can get the few strings like the Kali machine IP. So this is the part of a malware analysis, so you won't really very much. So this is the way how the malware analyst will do their analyst. URL pattern and the cmd.exe will be there, so we can flag this program will be doing some task. We are seeing everything, right? What are the things we have created, WSA socket, and memset to do process creations, inet address to convert the IP address into the 32-bit strings, WSA connect, WSA start, everything we are seeing here, creating a process, and the calling machine IP, the cmd.exe IP. So more everything our P studio are listing there. So let's check the hash of the function. So let's copy the line and let's do it from here. Go to the VT. Let's do some stuff like whether the hash value is matching or not. So now you can see my hash value was no match found. So this program can able to bypass each and every antivirus software and everything by the static analysis. But we have seen a lot of other engines also, dynamic and heuristic analysis, but it will not bypass the dynamic and heuristic analysis. But this program will definitely bypass the static engine of the antivirus program or EDR. Okay, so if you can able to bypass the dynamic engine or a heuristic engine, so you will be a hero for this. Okay, let's hop off this video, and I hope you have a clear understanding about these things and all. Okay. So let's hop off this video, and we will see in the next video. See you guys. Bye bye.